you do actually need permission to video any of the property.
You're not from the public bit. If I come on, I'll need permission.
No, but we'd rather you didn't.
Right then, this one, the public footpath, as you can see, ends there. But it is a public highway, the road continues down, but how would members of the public get down here? Or is this only the HGV entrance? Well, until you get down to the barrier, you don't know, do you? But you will notice they've kept it very, very wide, so that if you do come down here by mistake, vehicles can turn around. So yeah, it looks like it's only service vehicles only. But you can see some type of engine in the background there with its big fan. Is this where they make the engines? What do they do in this one?
Logistics Centre.
Yeah, moving what?
Parts.
Oh, engines.
Engine parts.
So not the full engine, just the parts to make it.
Some of them.
Are they heavy?
Yeah.
What do you use to move them? Is it
cranes?
So you have got overhead cranes inside?
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay. That must be a nightmare for logistics. Is there many? Is it the whole thing covered by cranes?
No.
Just certain areas? So the heavier stuff is dealt with in a certain area? Is health and safety quite high?
If you need any information, you can always call the number.
Ask you! All right, is this only for the HGVs, this entrance?
Yes.
Where's the pedestrian for visitors?
Yeah, you need an appointment.
All right.
It's by appointment only.
All right, okay. What if I'm just...
If you call the main switchboard number, you can make an appointment.
Do you know down that side of the fence?
Yeah.
Is that your land?
No, that's pedestrian footpath.
Ooh, lovely. Right, thank you very much. I'll go down there. I was just making a video for YouTube, that's all. So I'm just going to see, it's brand new, isn't it?
Yeah, but we'd rather, you do actually need permission to video any of the property.
You're not from the public bit. If I come on, I'll need permission.
No, but we'd rather you didn't.
Why?
If you don't mind.
Why is that?
Well, because we've got a lot of equipment on site.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. I find it amazing that we're still doing this sort of stuff in the UK.
Okay, that's fine. If you make an appointment with somebody, they'll be able to help you further.
Yeah, no, I won't be making an appointment. I just go, just unannounced. But I'm just going to go down the public footpath. Got a lovely see-through fence, ain't you? You're treating me today. Are you all right, yeah?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Right, let's park the bike up and see what we can see. So yes, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're here at Cummins Logistics, and we can see a few bits and bobs in the yard there, but the building looks brand new to me. And look at that for a gatehouse. That will be air conditioned. So this is a public footpath running along the side of this, she just said. Oh, does she mean down there? I think she means down there, because you certainly can't get down the side of this one, can you? But let's go see. Let's go see if this links up to that. And we'll take it from there. So as we get a little bit further down, these radiator type structures get bigger and bigger. Look at the size of them. A nice Land Rover Defender there as well. Getting very rare they are. And a combi lift. That'll go very, very, very high. Yeah, all interesting stuff so far. So eventually all this growth here will be very, very thick, and you wouldn't normally be able to get close to this fence like this. It's planted about 7 rows of trees for the privacy that they want. I'll visit here whilst it's so accessible and so new. Very, very rare opportunity to get these views that we're getting right now. Even got brand new forklifts, look. Everything that you see is absolutely brand new, and we can see an open shutter, so let's go see what it looks like from inside. So goods inwards, and does it look like it's automated in there? I'm not sure. Might just be normal racks where the forklift goes in. Hiya. Yeah, don't worry, I'm staying outside, I'm not coming in.
That's alright. Can I ask what you're doing?
Just making a video, my friend, that's all.
Okay. Of Cummins in general? Or
Yeah, of Cummins, of the new building that's here.
can I help? I'm the ops manager. Chris is the ops manager on site as well.
Alright, well my name's DJ,
Okay.
so we're on YouTube and Facebook. I just visit industrial estates,
Yeah.
and anything interesting I'll just make a 30-minute video of,
Marvellous.
just to put it on to show people what we still do here,
Okay.
basically, and good things that are happening.
Yeah,
So-
cracking new building here. We've got Prologis Park, this is, isn't it, obviously?
Yeah.
So yeah, a new build we've got kicking around.
Yeah.
Anything specific you're after, or are you gonna document what happens?
Well, I normally narrate the best I can, but is it tractor parts?
Cummins as a global business are engine and aftermarket products mainly, and then generator products as well. So engines, high horsepower, down to low range, and everything in the middle. All
Right.
Cummins itself, right? So on the Cummins website you can find all this information.
Yeah, it's really good website. I did look. I looked at the CNH building that you've got over there as well, because you've got a Cummins tag on top of that. Is that a mistake?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, to be honest.
CMH, New Holland tractor parts.
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, maybe on Google Earth the tag should be here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So inside then, you don't just move things around by forklift, do you? Is it cranes as well?
It's just a standard warehousing operation, yeah. So anything you can imagine would be warehousing, we'd be doing inside.
Right. And conveyor belts, automation?
A little bit of anything. Anything.
Really? Oh, I've not yet managed to see any conveyor belts inside. Obviously, people don't want you inside. One day, somebody will say, "Come on in, I'll show you all around."
I'm
But
sure they will one day, yeah.
is that happening today?
Not today.
No problem. So yeah,
Anything else we can do with? I mean, I don't know whether you need rights or not to film, so I'm not going to stop you filming at all. You're obviously not being a nuisance to us. But what I can advise or ask you to do is, as long as you're staying outside the perimeter and being safe for yourself, because we've got a big perimeter road. There's obviously a busy traffic coming in and out of that end. So there's a staff entrance down the bottom end, which we've got lunch times going through now, so just make sure you look after yourself. It's a busy area, that's all I'm saying.
yeah, it's the first thing I announce. I'm no threat. I don't want to come in. So sometimes you think like protesters or a rival or somebody that we've upset in the past. I'm no threat. I've told the girls that up there as well.
Okay.
And there's a public footpath behind me, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely, it's cracking all the way around, right?
Yeah.
Good footpath all the way around.
7 rows of trees, so in years to come this will be all hidden, this bit. Nobody would ever be able to get here. So
Yeah.
I'm seizing the moment, I'm getting the footage while we can. But yeah, what's the best thing then that you output from here? What are you proud of the most?
The building itself is probably one of the best environmental impact buildings in the UK, and that's because Prologis and Cummins built it together.
Solar panels?
Yeah, absolutely, across the board, solar panels, rainwater harvesting,
Really?
everything that a new warehouse would provide. That's what we provide.
Because at the end of every video I do take the drone over and I do highlight whether solar panels are there or not. So brilliant. And your rainwater is collected and then put into a tank. Where is the tank?
Underneath.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah,
And is
that's
that
the first thing that's put in when they dug the footings, put the tank in
is that used to flush toilets?
And urinals, yeah.
Just that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, brilliant.
All
And
right.
electric charging for the staff?
Little bit of everything. It's a very mod-con warehouse,
And
as you'd expect being a new build, yeah.
Is it free charging for the staff?
Well, that'd be telling, wouldn't it?
Well, people might apply for a job here if it is.
We've got our own recruitment team that work through that piece as well. All right.
Thanks for your time, guys.
So I appreciate it. Look after yourself and stay safe. All right,
Yeah.
please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. A pleasant chat with some guys that are just curious of what you're doing. We're open and honest about our YouTube channel, and it all ends well. Other people that are watching this that kick off, please take note. That is how you do it. Cummins UK PR success. Right, let's continue walking around, and look, we have now got an opening. And they tend to do this when it's emergency service access. And yeah, there is a gate down there and a gate here for the emergency service vehicles. So far so good. And here we have some of those pallet collars. I do like these. We've used these ourselves on our allotment where we grow our strawberries and our cucumbers and stuff like that. They're for using on pallets, and they make the pallet nice and high so loose stuff can be stored on the pallet. And you get some nice height. And here we have a bit more of a secure area where they're storing some chemicals. So once again, great to see. Anything hazardous is kept behind a closed gate, which is locked. And they even have an evacuator alarm, so that if there is any emergency, the button will be pressed and the alarm will be raised. Brilliant. Examples of the chemical here, we have ES Complete antifreeze coolant as well over there. We've got antifreeze coolant as well over in this direction. So yeah, just a lot of coolant for the engines. And just in case the power goes off, we've got the backup generators in this area. Look at that baby. Power the whole operation. And I think it's powered by gas as well. Look at the gas main coming into that. And lots of cooling here to keep it at the operating temperature. And this is the staff entrance with the pedestrian access gate controlled by a magnet there. But what an amazing place, eh? I've just walked all the way down the perimeter down there, and now it's time to get the drone up to have a look at what this place looks like from above, because we can see lots of cooling over there. Let's get David out. So, as shown on the screen just there, we are not in a flight restriction zone. Cummins UK Logistics Centre here in Daventry. Let's see what you look like from above then. Gentleman guarding the gate. Yeah, video in the drone, look. Hello! Once again, apologies for the shaky camera. The gimbal seems to have malfunctioned. And I think this will be the last day that I do use this DJI Mini 2. We might go and purchase the Mini 3. Should be here in time for Tuesday, because bank holiday coming up for the Queen's funeral. So let's see what good things we can spot here at Cummins then. As they mentioned, loads and loads of things. Look. Great to see. And we walked across that edge all the way up there where we started at the gatehouse, where we've left the bike, the MiRiDER. Check out the MiRiDER video if you've not already. So he mentioned electric charging, loads and loads of disabled parking. Look at all that. And oh look, there's only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Is that 11? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 11 electric charging bays. But it seems to be enough, look. Only 3 being used. Maybe they'll expand that up in the disabled bay in the future. And all the trunking for the expansion will already be underground, I imagine. So loads of cars, including a tiny little smart car, look. And that public footpath goes all the way around the outside. So they might be used to people being nosy, looking inside. It even goes up to the gate there. That's strange. Maybe that's an emergency exit. I don't know, might not be being used, I'm not sure. But yeah, more activity around the back, lots and lots of stillages. And is he loading or unloading? Let's see. Yeah, it's unloading a wooden crate. So we can't see what's inside it at all. So let's stay nice and high, maintain that line of sight. A water silo for the sprinkler system. That's a must on these new buildings. Signs of engines undercover there. And the crates that the forklift will just slide underneath and move the engine safely around. But look at that, the bank goes nice and high up the hill, so you can have a right good look down into the operation. But what would you see? Because they've got canopies hiding that side and canopies keeping everything dry on this side. So let's just have a little peek under one of these canopies before we bring the drone back. Let's get an example of what they're storing under here. And there we have it. More big engines. So once the engines are ready, they get put outside under this canopy. And all the different pallet storage. And once again, loads of different stillages. So I think that's about it. Let's have a quick peek in the skips, like we always do. I think they're completely empty. Some clutches in there. They do look like clutch cables in their packet still, brand new. And this one's a plastic skip. But yeah, brand new products there, look. Let's get a bit closer. Yeah, I do think they are clutch cables being discarded. Maybe they're having a good clear out. Maybe they are now obsolete and nobody's asking for that type of clutch cable. And if you ever wanted to see what a flywheel looks like, there is one. That's what the clutch touches. The engine turns the flywheel and the clutch slowly touches the flywheel, which then engages the gearbox. So anyway, let's get David back and wrap this one up. Yes, I mate. Yeah, djaudits. Say that again.
Some good shots.
Yeah. It's an amazing place. Got loads of solar panels up there. Rainwater harvesting. Electric car charging. Yeah. You're lucky to work in such a modern building, mate. Is electric charging for the staff free? Yeah. Do you know, because there's some empty bays there right now, if my employer offered that, my next car, or I would even go and buy an electric car just so I can save some money on all these extortionate fuel costs.
Yeah.
And I think this is the future.
Yeah.
But I'm just so interested in who's giving it free nowadays, because it's such a perk.
Yeah, well,
I think when you advertise your jobs, put it on there. Free electric charging and you'll get so many applicants.
yeah, but you're right. Good incentive.
Yeah. All right, mate. Well, yeah, it's a pleasure talking to you. I parked my bike at the other end, so off I go now. Right, take care. So that was Cummins UK. Pro Logis. Brand new building. Amazing things to be seen. Very impressed with the solar panels, the electric charging, the backup generators, splitting out the waste. Not sure why there's so many clutch cables in there, but that's their own decision, and it when to throw things away. Being recycled at least in the metal skip there. Keeping the site nice and secure, and even the pedestrian gate is just about to close now, look. So yeah, that's the way to do it, everybody. So if you have enjoyed that video, please give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now.